Okay, well,
other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
Are you considering medical school? Students just like you have been drawn to the West Virginia School of Osteopathic Medicine, the state's largest medical school, right here in Lewisburg, West Virginia. Using the latest technologies, they immerse themselves in our hands-on, patient-centered, evidence-based approach to medicine. Then they go to meet the growing healthcare needs in communities like yours, here and across the nation. For more information and how to apply to WVSOM, contact our admissions department today.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Campbell talking with Greenbrier East head basketball coach Jared Patton. And coach, tonight, big sectional matchup here at home against the Beckley Flying Eagles. And the Spartans defeated Beckley back on December the 16th, 54-53 in the Armory. A lot of things have happened since then, and this Beckley team has gotten a lot better since that game, which was their season opener.
Yeah, I mean, you can watch a lot of film on Beckley. They're a good team. They're always going to be a good team. They got a good coaching staff. They got a lot of height. And they probably have one of the best guards in the state. So, you know, they're always a threat every time you play them. You can't take those guys lightly.
Back on Friday night, Beckley went to Oak Hill and won in overtime there. But it was really the story of Elijah Redfern, who finished up with 30 points after halftime. At one stretch, coach, he had 20 consecutive points for the Beckley Flying Eagles, and he hit the shot at the end of regulation to send it to overtime.
Yeah, I mean, Redfern's tough. Like I was saying, they got one of the best guards in the state, and he is a handful. You know, I enjoy watching him play, just not against us.
How important is this game in terms of sectional seeding for your ball club?
This carries a lot of weight tonight. Woodrow has beaten, you know, some of the other sectional teams, and so have we. So, you know, a lot of stuff rides on this tonight. We need to get this win.
Well, Coach, thanks a lot for your time. Good luck tonight against Beckley. We'll talk to you on Friday, late afternoon, as Greenbrier East will take on the Parkersburg South Patriots at the Battle for the Springhouse in Colonial Hall.
Thank you, Jeff. Go East.
This is the Fritz's Pharmacy of Alderson Spartan Countdown on the Bear 103.
Our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Hi, I'm Janet.
4, 3. Fairly, it's time now for East and Beckley for the starting lineups. We'll send it over to our public address announcer, Mark Trump.
Rebound battle around. Sinclair gets it, scores, and a foul. And a steal in the backcourt. Look at Brammer. There he goes. Lays it up and scores. Here's Seams up top. Here's Libby for a three. It is good. They go cross court. Davis for a three. It's good. Monquel Davis from the left wing. And a steal and a score by Davis. He did it again. Gabbert, a three for the lead. Yes! With 10 seconds to go.
And now, under the direction of head coach Jared Patton, please welcome your Greenbrier Spartans. 6-foot senior, number 21, Chris Sinclair. 6'1" senior, number 22, Caden Huffman. 6-foot senior, number 30, Bryson Brammer. 6-foot senior, number 5, Goose Gabbert. 6-foot senior, number 3, Adam Seams. And the rest of your Greenbrier Spartans. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor
Pre-owned? Know this. Mountaineer Ford Pre-owned and Mountaineer Crab Orchard have over 400 pre-owned vehicles available, including a huge selection of four-wheel drive trucks, all-wheel drive SUVs, and luxury sedans. Mountaineer has the vehicle you want at a price you want to pay. Credit approval is easy, and most vehicles come with a balance of a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So shop Mountaineer's two great locations, Mountaineer Ford Pre-owned and Mountaineer Crab Orchard, or shop them online at mountaineerautos.com. That's mountaineerautos.com.
Are you considering medical school? Students just like you have been drawn to the West Virginia School of Osteopathic Medicine, the state's largest medical school, right here in Lewisburg, West Virginia. Using the latest technologies, they immerse themselves in our hands-on, patient-centered, evidence-based approach to medicine. Then they go to meet the growing healthcare needs in communities like yours, here and across the nation. For more information and how to apply to WVSOM, contact our admissions department today.
Our referees for tonight's game, it's Kirk McCowan, Brad Compton, and Billy Scott. Spartans in the home white, Beckley in their traveling maroon uniforms. It'll be Walton jumping for Beckley, Adam Seams for Greenbrier East, and the Spartans win the tap, and East will have control to begin the contest. Here's Adam Seams, works off to the right side, finds Gabbert, a long three from the corner is no good, but a foul is called, and very early, that one's on Kellen Hefferman, and Stan, it's going to be 3 shots for Goose Gabbert.
Yeah, that's a bad foul right there, right out of the gates. You got to give that shot up. And Hefferman wasn't going to give it up. Contact at the arm, shot was short, but Goose will shoot 3.
Gabbard coming off a 13-point performance on Saturday in the win against South Charleston. He had 28 last Tuesday at Bluefield. He hits the first.
And he's shooting nearly 90% from the line.
7:49 of the first quarter. Second shot is good. They rule it, okay, a two-shot attempt there. So Greenbrier East with a 2-0 lead. Here's Elijah Redfern coming off 30 points on Friday at Oak Hill. He had 20 consecutive points at a stretch in the second half. He's got the ball out front, and he lets it go from the right elbow. It's up, no good. Rebound comes down to Seams. Here comes East down the floor with a 2-0 lead. Seams into the front court. Top of the key, gives it off to Gabbard. Gabbard between his legs, draws a double team. Ball knocked away, stolen by Woodrow. Here comes Zion Hawthorne. Lead pass down for Hefferman. Layup is good. Kellen Hefferman has tied this game at 2. Greenbrier East and Woodrow.
And that's a kid we didn't really see in the game when we played him the first time, but he's been giving them quite a bit of scoring since he's been inserted into this starting lineup for the injured Hawthorne.
Inside, the travel call by Seams. It'll turn back over to Beckley. Hefferman has given them another 3-point threat along with the starter, Kobe Dillon, the freshman. Beckley up the floor. We played just over a minute, tied at 2. Redfern brings it down the right wing, out top to Hefferman, left side for Zion Hawthorne. And we've got a foul called here out front.
Bryson Brammer on the hold.
That'll be his first team foul, number 1 on East.
Really no need to grab him when he's going away from the basket like that. I'd suggest holding on to him when he's going to the basket.
Here's the inbound now for Woodrow. Redfern bounce passes near side wing to the right to Hawthorne. Up top to Hefferman. Left side for Redfern. He'll go baseline, go underneath. Reverse layup shot won't go. Rebound comes down to Sinclair. Gives it off to Seams. Here come the Spartans down the floor. Gabbard, a left wing 3 is up in the air. Good! Deuce Gabbard. 5 points early, and they lead it by 3, 5-2.
Yeah, and that's just good recognition by Seams there on the break. Sees Goose Gabbard going to the corner and just gives it off to him for the wide open shot.
Dillon has it stripped away. Seams the long lead pass down the floor. Layup shot, no good. Missed. Rebound, score, and a foul. Caden Huffman. Chance for the 3-point play. Foul called on Woodrow's Elijah Redfern. His first. It's 7-2 East.
Yeah, and that was Caden Huffman missed the bunny on that great pass, but stuck with it, got the rebound, got it back in, and the foul.
And he scores the 3-point play. It's a 6-point lead for East. At the other end, Beckley throws it away. Redfern tried to get it inside, Stan, and the pass offline. It'll turn over to East.
Yeah, tried to get it all the way down to Walton, and Walton not the guy you want to throw the long full court pass to.
Here's Gabbard, drives in the lane, puts it up, shot won't go. Rebound pulled in by Jalen Walton. Gives it off to Redfern. East by 6, 5:35 to go in this first quarter. Here's Kobe Dillon, first 3-point attempt of the night is good from the right wing, and he points at Goose Gabbard after the shot. Dillon makes it 8-5. Beckley trails by 3. Spartans into the front court. Here's Huffman. Gives it off now to Gabbard. Crosses down over the lane. Lays it up. Shot is good. Goose Gabbard is on fire. He's got 7 of the 10 points. East leads it 10-5.
Yeah, and Gabbard being aggressive, and that's always a good sign for East.
Here's Redfern on the right wing. Gives it off to the left side for Dillon. Out front to Walton. Walton near side for Redfern. Double teamed on the baseline. Gives it back out to Walton. Back over to Redfern. Under 5 to go in this first quarter. Here's Walton inside. And the ball lost out of bounds. It goes to Greenbrier East. The defense of Caden Huffman.
Yeah, absolutely. Just bodying him up down on the baseline and not giving him an opportunity to get that ball up in the air. big size advantage for Walton. Once he gets that ball up and above his head, it's easy for him to lay it in. Huffman did a nice job bodying him.
Gabbard from 15, it's no good. Rebound comes down to Zion Hawthorne. Into the front court comes the Eagles, down by 5. 4:20 to go in his first quarter. Here's Redfern. Stopped on the baseline, sends it cross court. A Kobe Dillon three is too long. Rebound comes down to Hefferman. Gives it off to Redfern. Inside, the pass is to Walton, and they're going to call a foul on Brammer. That's his second.
2 quick ones on Bryson, but gave that up. That would have been an easy layup had he not slapped across the arm there.
That'll send Woodrow's Jalen Walton to the line. Walton, a 6'4 sophomore. And a big post presence for Ron Kidd. Congratulations to Coach Kidd. Stan picked up his 400th career win on Friday night at Oak Hill.
Yeah, absolutely. And 101 behind the legend over there now. And I think Ronnie's got plenty of years left in him if he wants to go after that.
He's got time. Just hoping he doesn't get 401 here tonight. He can save that for later in the week.
Absolutely.
All right, Walton hits the first. 4:09 mark of the first quarter. The second one is in the air and good. Woodrow cuts the East lead down to 3 at 10-7. Spartans into the front court. Monquel Davis is checked in. He sends it over in the corner to Gabbard out top. Gabe Patton squared for 3, and he hit it. Gabe Patton, coming off a 10-point game on Saturday, hits the 3 from the top of the key stand. He was so wide open. It was incredible.
Yeah, as soon as he let it go, he started looking at his hand. He knew that one was in.
East by 6. Here's Redfern. His shot is no good. It's short. Patton rebounds. Outlets to Seams. Into the front court. Seams down the right side. Patton will try it again. Shot no good. Rebound comes out long, controlled by Hefferman. And it's stolen away. Seams lays it up. Won't go. Rebound now comes down to Beckley's Redfern. Outlet goes to Hawthorne. Down the left side of the floor, Hawthorne drives in the Euro step. No good. Tipped up, and a foul called on the rebound on Patton. That'll send Jalen Walton back to the line for 2 more.
Yeah, had Patton hit that shot, I believe the roof would have blew off of this place.
Spartans up 13-7.
Patton's first team foul, number 3.
And the first free throw is good by Walton. 13-8.
Young sophomore. Usually the last thing to come for these big kids is free throws, but Walton seems very confident at the line.
Nice stroke he's got there. He's got all 4 of them tonight, and it's 13-9. The East lead cut down to 4. 3:16 to go in this first quarter. Spartans with possession. Seams up the floor, takes it off to the left side, hands it off to Gabbard. Gabbard down the lane, drives in, stripped away by Dillon. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with East.
And Walton come in as a 57% free throw shooter. You wouldn't know it by looking at those first 4.
Here's the inbound. Inside, Gabbard's shot won't go. Rebound cleared by Walton. Gives it over to Redfern at the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. Redfern out front, crisscrosses. Blocking foul on Gabbard, team foul number 4 on East.
That'll be Goose's first.
Beckley basketball. They'll inbound from the baseline near the stage underneath their own basket.
And the stage is full tonight.
Hefferman gets it in. It's knocked out of bounds, and then it goes off Huffman, and Huffman somehow knocks it off of Hefferman, who's standing out of bounds.
Yeah, Hefferman wasn't back in bounds fully yet when he grabbed that. Had he stepped in bounds as soon as he threw the pass, he'd have had an easy layup, but he was late getting back in.
Spartans by 4 with the basketball. Outside, long 2 put up by Greenbrier East. That's missed by Huffman. Rebound to Woodrow. Here comes Redfern. He'll drive, shoot, and a foul called now on Monquel Davis. That'll be his first.
Team foul starting to pile up on the Spartans now. That's already 5.
Redfern will go the line for 2. And he makes the first. That's his first point of the contest.
Yeah,
and it pulls Beckley to within 3 at 13-10.
You hate to see guys like this get to the free throw line to start scoring. He was 0 for 3, missed some tough shots. And you don't want to help him out by letting him see the ball go through the basket.
Second one is up. That one no good. Rebound comes down to Gabbert. Spartans by 3 at 13-10. 2:30 to play in the first quarter. Gabbert hands it off to Seams. Thought about a 3. He'll stand in, shoot a long 2, and knock it in. First basket tonight for Adam Seams, and it's 15-10 Spartans. 2:19 of the first quarter. Hefferman gives it off to Hawthorne on the left side. Hawthorne stands back, sends it over in the corner, ball kicked. It's loose in the backcourt. It will be picked up by Hefferman. It was touched by East. Not an over and back. Hefferman drives in, and they'll call him for travel. Back-to-back turnovers in the Beckley front court now, and East will get it back with a 5-point lead.
Yeah, and that's a nice play by Jude Libby. They're coming off his man to cut him off, and Hefferman coming around the corner. He thought he was going to be open. Jude Libby standing right there. He had nowhere to go and shuffled his feet.
Spartans will inbound. 2-minute mark of the first, leading 15-10. Now Gabbert into the front court. Jude Libby is checked in, as you said. Monquel Davis still on the floor. Davis will drive inside, send it over to the left side. Here comes Patton driving, and he lost it out of bounds because it was knocked out by Woodrow.
Yeah.
So it'll be East basketball. Gabbert, Patton, Libby, Seams, and Davis, the lineup for East. Here's the inbound for the Spartans, and Gabbert will drive in, put it up, shot is in. Gabbert with 9, 17-10, Spartans lead.
Yeah, Goose is being ultra aggressive in this first quarter, and the Spartans have needed every one of them.
Redfern in the front court for the Eagles. Lets it go from 15. That one is off the front of the rim. Rebound pulled in by Davis. Off to Seams. In the front court, Seams drives down, sends it out. Patton open 3. No good. Too strong. It's out of bounds. It'll go to Woodrow. So the Eagles get it back. Down 7, 17-10.
Tell you what, this is a game you're going to need your benches tonight because these kids are going at it up and down the court.
They sure are. Plus fouls will be a consideration. We got a foul called here on Davis. That's his second.
Yeah, they're going to get Monquel trying to fight over the screen instead of Walton with the moving screen. That's team foul number 6, so Beckley will be shooting free throws the rest of the half.
Davis and Brammer with 2 each. Here's the drive by Redfern. It's no good. Defense by Patton. Libby pulls in the rebound. Here come the Spartans. Seams down the floor. Sends it back to Davis. Davis will drive in. Out to Libby. Thought about it. Gives it off now to Patton with 35 seconds. They're going to pull it out and hold for 1 here, Stan.
Yeah, that's good coaching right there. If you can get the last shot, you know you're at least up 7 at the end of the quarter with a chance to go up 9 or 10.
Down to 22 seconds. Seams standing near half court. Beckley defense is backed off just for now.
They don't really want to go here till under 10.
Redfern will guard Seams. 10 seconds. Here we go. Seams over the right side. On the wing. Stop, sends it out to Gabbert with 3. With 2. Gabbert down the lane. Lost it. Picked up by Woodrow. They don't get off the shot in time. We've come to the end of the first quarter from the Greenbrier East Spartan Gym in Fairleigh with the score. East 17, Beckley 10. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on Oldies 93.
Mountaineer Ford Pre-Owned and Mountaineer Crab Orchard have over 400 pre-owned vehicles available, including a huge selection of four-wheel drive trucks, all-wheel drive SUVs, and luxury sedans. Mountaineer has the vehicle you want at a price you want to pay. Credit approval is easy, and most vehicles come with a balance of a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So shop Mountaineer's 2 great locations, Mountaineer Ford Pre-Owned and Mountaineer Crab Orchard, or shop them online at mountaineerautos.com. That's mountaineerautos.com.
Are you considering medical school? Students just like you have been drawn to the West Virginia School of Osteopathic Medicine, the state's largest medical school, right here in Lewisburg, West Virginia. Using the latest technologies, they immerse themselves in our hands-on, patient-centered, evidence-based approach to medicine. Then they go to meet the growing healthcare needs in communities like yours, here and across the nation. For more information and how to apply to WVSOM, contact our admissions department today.
After one, it's 17-10. Greenbrier East leading the Beckley Flying Eagles, Stan.
Yeah, and they done it shooting a nice percentage, 43%, 6 out of 14. The Flying Eagles only 2 of 8. They're staying alive right now at the free throw line where they were 5 of 6 in that first quarter. Spartans come out here in the second in a zone.
Beckley with it, trailing by 7. From the baseline, Dillon's 3, no good. Rebound comes into Seams. Into the front court comes Gabbert. Drives in, layup shot, won't go. Libby rebounds and draws the foul. Jude Libby will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and Goose tried to one-hand that, almost nonchalanted it up there, and it went off the side of the rim. But right to Jude Libby, who went back up with it, was hit across the arm, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Kobe Dillon called for his first, and Libby hits the first free throw.
Only the third team foul on the Flying Eagles. Spartans have committed 6, so the Flying Eagles will shoot a free throw on anything other than an offensive foul by East.
Second one, rattled out. Rebound comes down to Walton. Spartans lead at 18-10. Here comes Redfern down the floor for Beckley, guarded by Patton. Redfern goes left, takes it down in the corner, sends it back out front, steal by Seams. Here we go the other way. Seams drives, and it is knocked out of bounds by Beckley. It'll stay with the Spartans.
Yeah, I don't know how that's not a foul right there.
7:19 of the second. East leading by 8. Seams inbounds. Here's Gabbert. He draws the foul. That's the second on Dillon.
And really, they just got Dillon in a bad position there. Gabbert too big, too strong inside, too experienced too. Made a nice cut and roll, and Seams hit him right there for the layup. Dillon had no choice but to foul him, but Goose Gabbert will shoot 2.
MJ Staples is checked in for the first time for Beckley. He replaces Kellen Hefferman. And the first free throw is up and in by Goose Gabbert. He's now in double figures.
Yeah, first player in double figures. In fact, he scored as many as Woodrow.
Second one, good. Gabbert with 11. The Spartans lead now at 20-10. 7:15 mark of the second. Eagles in the front court. Here's Dillon. Out front to Walton. Back on the right side to Redfern. Gets a screen from Walton. Brings it out near the foul lane. Sends it over in the corner to Hawthorne. Hawthorne behind his back. Now pulls it back out on the wing. Into the corner for Redfern. Outside, Hawthorne open, 3, up, no good. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Walton. Gives it off now to Redfern. Redfern out to Dillon. Back in the left corner, it goes to Hawthorne. Hawthorne from the wing. Up top to Dillon. Dillon on the floor, still with 2 personal fouls for Ron Kidd. Inside, they'll get it into Walton. Beckley works it around. Dillon for 3, no good. Rebound, tipped around. Seams has it for the Spartans. Here we go, East up by 10. Here comes Seams into the front court. No look pass, and it's off the hands of Libby, and boy, that would have been highlight material right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Last possession, though, that East defense out of that zone covered up everything pretty good. They gave up a couple extra shots. Again, you don't have an assigned man when you're in a zone, but they stayed with Beckley that whole possession, made every shot difficult.
Here's Dillon with it now for the Beckley Flying Eagles. Up top to Staples. Out to Redfern. Now Hawthorne drives in, spots from 16. No good. Seams rebounds. Up the floor now to Gabbert. Over to Caden Huffman, and he's going to draw a foul stand. It's team foul number 5 on the Eagles.
I think that's 2 on Redfern.
It is. That's Elijah Redfern's second personal foul. So Redfern now with 2, Dillon with 2.
Heffernan back in. Staples will have a seat.
Inbound for Gabbard. Over to Huffman. And to Seams. 5:50 to go in the first half. Here's Seams. Long three, right wing. No. Rebound pulled in by Redfern. Here come the Eagles down the floor. Redfern drives in, takes it all the way, and boy, that's why he is a Division I prospect. Stand strong move. 20-12, East by 8.
Yeah, just no stopping him. He's like a truck when he's going down that lane. If you're not in front of him to cut him off, he's going to get all the way to the rim every time.
Inside, here's Huffman. He'll put it up and score! Caden Huffman with 5, East by 10.
Yeah, nothing Redfern could do there. He's already got the 2 fouls. Didn't want to take a chance of picking up that third.
Here's Redfern from the foul line. Guarded by Libby. Out to Dillon. Now to Hefferman on the left wing. Bounce passes. Beautiful pass inside the layup. Good by Zion Hawthorne. What a pass there by Kellen Hefferman. Beckley cuts the lead down to 8. Sinclair and Davis will check in on the next opportunity for the Spartans. Here's Gabbard. Right wing pass to Patton. In the corner it goes to Huffman. He'll pull it out. Stops his dribble. Needs some help. Finds Gabbard. Gabbard is guarded by Dillon. He'll spot for 3. Shot in the corner. No good. Rebound pulled in by Walton. Here come the Eagles down by 8. No look pass inside. Hefferman over to Hawthorne. He'll lay it up and score. And Jared Patton takes a timeout. 4:20 to go in this first quarter. It's East 22, Beckley 16 to Spartan basketball on Oldies 93.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
Are you considering medical school?
Back inside the Spartan gym. 4:19 to go in this second quarter. East leading by 6, 22-16. Stands Eagles scoring 4 in a row there, and Jared Patton takes a good timeout.
Absolutely. You had an 8-point lead, and you don't want to lose all that lead, in a matter of a minute or so. So Woodrow scores 4 in a row. They've cut it down to 6 now.
14. And here come the Spartans. Monquel Davis across the timeline. Gets a screen from Libby. Bounce passes over to Seams from the elbow. 15-footer in the air. Good for Adam Seams. Seams with 4. It's 24-16 East. Back come the Eagles. Redfern. Drive, dishes it off, and it goes right through the hands of Zion Cousins and out of bounds. Yeah. Beckley throws it away.
That's just like a hook shot pass, and it was like a bullet. And Cousins just didn't have time to get his hands up to catch that. That pass has to be lobbed a little bit to give your guy an opportunity to catch it.
Here's Davis into the front court with those gold basketball shoes. Up top now to Seams. Seams, little stutter step in the corner. Libby for 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Woodrow. Cousins gives it off over to Dillon. Here's Dillon on the left side to Hawthorne. Guarded by Patton. Hawthorne bounce passes to the left elbow for Cousins. His pass inside, knocked away. Seams into the front court. Works it down the lane. Drives, shoots, and scores! Adam Seams gives East a 10-point lead. He scored the last 4. Now Redfern lets it go from the right elbow. 15-footer up. No. Rebound Davis. Davis brings it down the floor. Dillon picks him up defensively. Davis crosses over, lost it, picked up by Redfern. Into the front court comes Zion Hawthorne, layup shot no good, tipped up by Redfern, and a foul called on Davis, and that's his 3rd. Monquel Davis picks up his 3rd with 2:47 to go in the second quarter. It'll be Elijah Redfern at the line for 2, Stan. 2:47 to go in the first half. And the first one is good for Redfern.
got 4 now in the game. And you know how he can turn it on. The other night had 0 at halftime, finished with 30.
Yep. And he had 20 straight points for his team. I've never heard of that before. Have you?
Yeah, not since LeBron James did like 28 against the Celtics.
That doesn't count. Second one is no good by Redfern. Rebound pulled in by East. Here comes Gabbard. Spartans up by 9. Here's Seams. Left wing pass to Huffman. Now to Gabbard. Drives the lane. Puts it up. Contact. No foul. Rebound pulled in by Walton. Gives it off to Redfern. Works down the right side of the floor. Now pulls it out between the circles. Redfern crosses over. Drive. Shoots. No good. Brammer rebounds. Here come the Spartans. They've got numbers. Inside. What a pass from Seams. And it's a foul called against Beckley. Sinclair will go to the line to shoot 2. The personal called on Zion Hawthorne, his first.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Redfern was doing. He was trying to draw contact, but he went so far away from the basket he couldn't make the layup. Sometimes it's more important just to make the layup. The contact will come.
Sinclair at the line misses the first. Now Patton will come in, and Brammer, Stan, I wouldn't even call that a cup of coffee. He wasn't in there very long.
Yeah, but I'm sure he's nervous about him picking up that third, and
no
he
doubt.
almost did.
No doubt. Second one by Sinclair is good. Chris Sinclair makes it 27-17. East by 10 with 2:17 to go in this second quarter.
I believe that matches their biggest lead of the game.
Here's Redfern. Drives to the foul line, now pulls it back out. Huffman on him from the foul line. It's good for Elijah Redfern. He's got 6. 27-19 with under 2 to go in the first half.
That kid doesn't ever take a break.
He doesn't.
And the ball is in his hands all the time.
The only time he's really on the bench is when he's in foul trouble, and Hefferman fouls Patton.
And is that 3 on Hefferman?
That is his. I got him for 2.
2, okay.
Gabe Patton at the line for 2. Hit a 3-pointer earlier, missed that foul shot.
And he does not take any time. He gets that ball and shoots it.
One dribble, fires, missed them both. Rebound comes down to Redfern. Here comes Beckley, down by 8.
That's a tough miss right there, both of those.
Here's Dillon. He'll drive the baseline. That one's too long. Rebound comes down to Seams. Seams with 90 seconds to go in the second quarter gives it up to Gabbard. Gabbard had 11 kind of early, Stan. They've done a better job on him defensively, but now he drives in. It won't go. Rebound tipped around, and Walton saves it, tips it about 5 times, and finally retains it. Up to Dillon in the front court for Hawthorne. Upside, here comes Seams. I'm sorry, that's Gabbard on a steal. Steal, drive, shoot, and score. John Goose Gabbard and Ron Kidd wants a timeout. 1:02 to go in this second quarter. Spartans by 10, 29-19, a full timeout on Oldies 93.
All right, 60.
Yeah. Point lead, Beckley possession. Ron Kidd takes his first time out of the game as he sees East pull back to a 10-point lead when Beckley had cut it to 6. Here's Dillon out top. Gives it to Hawthorne, sends it right side into corner for Redfern. Now Hawthorne, bounce pass, ball knocked away. Here comes Seams. Down the floor. Seams stops. Gabbert, long three out front. No good. Rebound, tipped up and in. Tipped up and in. Caden Huffman scores again. He's got 7. 31-19. Here's Dillon, a three, and it's good for Kobe Dillon. He's got 6. And Beckley cuts it down to 9. 15 seconds to go in the half. Coming up at halftime, we're going to pick up the ceremony of the 72 state championship Spartans. Down to 7 seconds. East with it. Up by 9. Here's Gabbert. Gabbert drives, shoots, and it's no good. Redfern rebounds. Halftime from the Spartan Gym in Fairleigh. Greenbrier East 31, Beckley 22. We'll come back and we will honor the 1972 state champions Greenbrier East Spartans when we return. You're listening to Jeremy's Barbershop halftime show on Oldies 93.
Power of 3, Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
Are you considering medical school? Students just like you have been drawn to the West Virginia School of Osteopathic Medicine, the state's largest medical school, right here in Lewisburg, West Virginia. Using the latest technologies, they immerse themselves in our hands-on, patient-centered, evidence-based approach to medicine. Then they go to meet the growing healthcare needs in communities like yours, here and across the nation. For more information and how to apply to WVSOM, contact our admissions department today.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you. Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
And then on March 18th, 1972,
Are you considering medical school? Students just like you have been drawn to the West Virginia School of Osteopathic Medicine, the state's largest medical school, right here in Lewisburg, West Virginia. Using the latest technologies, they immerse themselves in our hands-on, patient-centered, evidence-based approach to medicine. Then they go to meet the growing healthcare needs in communities like yours, here and across the nation. For more information and how to apply to WVSOM, contact our admissions department today.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
Shopping pre-owned? Know this. Mountaineer Ford Pre-Owned and Mountaineer Crab Orchard have over 400 pre-owned vehicles available, including a huge selection of four-wheel drive trucks, all-wheel drive SUVs, and luxury sedans. Mountaineer has the vehicle you want at a price you want to pay. Credit approval is easy, and most vehicles come with a balance of a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So shop Mountaineer's two great locations, Mountaineer Ford Pre-Owned and Mountaineer Crab Orchard, or shop them online at mountaineerautos.com. That's mountaineerautos.com. Pre-owned? Know this. Mountaineer Ford Pre-Owned and Mountaineer Crab Orchard have over 400 pre-owned vehicles available, including a huge selection of four-wheel drive trucks, all-wheel drive SUVs, and luxury sedans. Mountaineer has the vehicle you want at a price you want to pay. Credit approval is easy, and most vehicles come with a balance of a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So shop Mountaineer's two great locations, Mountaineer Ford Pre-Owned and Mountaineer Crab Orchard, or shop them online at mountaineerautos.com. That's mountaineerautos.com.
Are you considering medical school? Students just like you have been drawn to the West Virginia School of Osteopathic Medicine, the state's largest medical school, right here in Lewisburg, West Virginia. Using the latest technologies, they immerse themselves in our hands-on, patient-centered, evidence-based approach to medicine. Then they go to meet the growing healthcare needs in communities like yours, here and across the nation. For more information and how to apply to WVSOM, contact our admissions department today.
video board. We would all like to give you guys
National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
Everything all right?
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
Are you considering medical school? Students just like you have been drawn to the West Virginia School of Osteopathic Medicine, the state's largest medical school, right here in Lewisburg, West Virginia. Using the latest technologies, they immerse themselves in our hands-on, patient-centered, evidence-based approach to medicine. Then they go to meet the growing healthcare needs in communities like yours, here and across the nation. For more information and how to apply to WVSOM, contact our admissions department today.
I'll do the stats. Who's got a quick look at our first half numbers?
Yeah, we'll start with the Flying Eagles. They were 7 of 21 from the floor, 2 of 5 from three-point range, 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Shot 33% in the first half. They were led in scoring by Kobe Dillon, 6, Elijah Redfern, 6, Zion Hawthorne and Jalen Walton both with 4, Galen Hefferman with 2. For the Spartans, they shot 11 of 27, 41.
All right, third quarter set to get underway. It's Greenbrier East leading Beckley 31-22. And Stan, wasn't that nice to see those guys?
Absolutely. And, you know, they don't get back here very often.
No.
So, and really, 1971 to have that many make it back is pretty impressive.
It was. So, always good to see Warren Baker. You know, the three of us grew up you grew up about, honest to gosh, maybe 100 yards from him. I grew up maybe a half mile from him. He's 15 years older than we are.
Yeah.
And ever since I can remember, man, I was hearing about Warren Baker.
He's been a legend since I've been alive, it feels like.
All right, third quarter set to get underway. The Spartans have possession with a 9-point lead. Gabe Patton gives it out to Seams. Now the baseline for Sinclair. He'll drive in, put it up, and score! It's a basket for Chris Sinclair. 33-22.
Biggest lead of the night.
At the other end, here's Redfern. He finds a way to manage and push that shot in. What a shot by Redfern.
Yeah, there's no defense for that.
The lead cut back to 9 again. Here comes Huffman. Drives, spins in the lane, left-hander up, rolls out. Rebound, Sinclair, battles, gets it again, draws the foul. If he's not the Spartan version of Dennis Rodman, I don't know who in our history would be. That foul called on Drew Fitzwater, who's checked in for the first time in this game tonight, Stan. Fitzwater, a 6'5 sophomore. And gives them another presence out there along with Jalen Walton. Sinclair for 2, and it's too strong. No good.
Size is not a problem for the Flying Eagles. They just keep bringing them off the bench, and they got one about 6'7", 6'8", plays JV that I see is dressing varsity too.
Second one is good, so Sinclair makes 1 out of 2. He's got 4 points now, and it's a 10-point lead, 34-24. Here's Walton down on the left side. Spins in the paint, puts it up, shot is good. Jalen Walton now with 6. 34-26.
Yeah, when he turns and faces and gets that ball above his head, there's really nothing anybody on the East can do. He's just too big, too strong.
Here's Gabbard across the timeline, directing the offense. Trying to get the set he wants. He gets a screen now from Huffman. Into the corner, right side to Seams. Stops on the right elbow, needs help, sends it over to Huffman now. Huffman hands it back to Seams out top. Hawthorne on him defensively. Now to Gabe Patton, drives in the lane. What a move, puts it up, won't go. Sinclair had a rebound, but it was stripped away by Fitzwater. Picked up now by Dillon. Here come the Eagles down by 8. Over on the left side, Zion Hawthorne, long 3, no good. Rebound, saved by Seams. Here comes the Spartans down the floor. Seams takes it, no look pass inside. Huffman lays it up and scores. Caden Huffman with 9. 10-point lead again at 36-26.
God, it's got to be fun to play with Adam Seams.
And a carry violation against Elijah Redfern.
Yeah, and they usually try to get one of those early in a half just to let you know we're watching, and then they never call it again.
All right, Brammer back in. Patton will take a seat.
But how fun would it be to play with Sims? You know, if you just run to the basket and stand there, the ball's going. Adam Seams. If you just run to the basket, he's going to get you the ball.
Gabbard drives. Offensive foul called against Goose Gabbard, his second.
Hopefully Goose didn't hurt on that. There was a lot of contact, hard fall to the floor.
Goose Gabbard's great uncle, Mike Dixon, part of that 72 team that was introduced here at halftime.
Yeah, Goose hurt playing on one leg right now, but he ain't coming out.
Here's Redfern over to Dillon, left side, bounce passes underneath, and it goes out of bounds right through the legs of Jalen Walton.
Yeah, and that pass just by Dillon just down on the floor at the feet of Walton. You got to get that ball up to his waist where he can catch it and turn.
All right, Stan, Gabbard comes out. Monquel Davis is back in, but Davis has 3 fouls, so we got to keep an eye on that. He'll run the point, give it off to Seams on the left side. Seams drives to the left side baseline, needs help, sends it out top to Davis. Davis crosses over his dribble, stops at the foul line, now finds Brammer.
Need to find a way to free Brammer up for a shot.
Brammer has not even attempted one yet tonight. Here's Seams, a 3 out front. It's up, too strong, rebound to Fitzwater. It's knocked away, it's loose up in the floor, picked up by Redfern. Redfern down the floor, drives, shoots, no good. Sinclair rebounds to Seams, down to Huffman, lays it up, missed the shot. Foul called on East on the rebound.
That's just a tough break for Caden Huffman.
Sinclair called for the foul, his first.
Huffman, a left-hander, coming down as fast as he could go when he caught that ball and tried to lay it up right-handed, just did a little too strong.
Inside the ball, knocked away by Huffman, picked up by Brammer. Here comes Seams. Seams takes it, dumps it. Another offensive foul called, this one on Adam Seams. Back-to-back offensive fouls against Greenbrier East, and Jared Patton is livid. Spartans maintain a 10-point lead at 36-26.
And that'll be his first foul. Let's go. Wow. That changes momentum in a hurry. Instead of a 12-point lead, it's a 10-point lead, and the Flying Eagles have a chance to cut it.
Hawthorne finds a lane. Seams is called for a foul on Hawthorne. That's his second. They called Seams for a foul. It looked like a clean block. Here's our video productions replay, and it was.
It was all ball.
Well, the referee's going to feel guilty when he sees that one.
Yeah. Anytime you come from behind like that, a lot of times it's just automatic that they're going to call that.
Hawthorne hits the first. Lead cut to 9.
He's got 5 in the game.
Second one is good, so Hawthorne now. I've got him for 4, Stan. We'll check our scoring here in a moment. 36-28, East by 8. Gabbard back on the floor for the Spartans, along with Seams, Sinclair, Brammer, and Huffman. Here's Seams from the elbow, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes down to Fitzwater. Gives it off now to Redfern into the front court. Woodrow down by 8.
Yeah, making a run here, getting this game helter-skelter up and down, and that's their style.
Into the corner for Hawthorne. 4:20 to go in the third. Foul line, lost the ball, picked up by Huffman. Walton couldn't hang on. Here comes Seams into the front court. Seams racing, driving, shooting, and scoring. Adam Seams with 8. Spartans lead it 38-28. Back the other way comes Redfern. He stops, spins, shoots, and scores. Nice move by Elijah Redfern. He's got 10.
Now that's not a travel. I have no idea.
38-30 the score. Spartans on top and possession. Here's Gabbard. He'll drive, send it over the right side for Seams. Takes it underneath, puts it up and scores again. Adam Seams with 10 and a foul called on the play. Count the basket. Personal goes on Woodrow. Zion Hawthorne. That'll be his second. It's 40-30. And a chance for the three-point play. Davis comes out. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, Davis out and Patton back in.
Gabbard back in as well.
Seams with 10. East by 10. Shot is up and good. Adam Seams gives East an 11-point lead. 41-30. 3:40 to play in the third quarter. Good pass inside for Walton. The shot, no good. Rebound to Seams. Here come the Spartans down the floor. Look at Seams. Takes it all the way. Drives in, lays it up, and scores again. Adam Seams with 13. The Spartans by 13. Timeout, Ron Kidd. 3:24 to go in the third. It's a 30-second timeout with East up 43-30 on Oldies 93. All right, here we go. 3:24 to go in the third. Beckley possession after Coach Ron Kidd takes the timeout. Kobe Dillon with it. Out front to Redfern. Back to Dillon. Open three. Better guard him. It's no good this time, but the rebound comes down to Fitzwater. Gives it off to Hefferman. Now to Redfern.
Yes.
3:09 to go. Here's a Hefferman three from the right side. That one too strong. Rebound comes down to Walton, and he travels. Goes to the floor. Wasn't set. Spartan basketball with a 13-point lead.
And they had a couple of looks from Hefferman and Dillon, who probably their two best shooters, came up empty there.
East basketball. Out the turnover by Woodrow. Here comes Gabbard, guarded by Dillon. Over the timeline, gives it off to Seams. Seams drives in, sends an no-look pass in the corner. Here's a Brammer three, and it's good! Bryson Brammer from the left corner knocks down the long ball. 46-30, the Spartans by 16, and Eagles answer with Redfern. That stopped an 8-0 run, Stan.
Yeah, and Redfern just so dominant, using that size and old man basketball skills to get everybody off their feet, then lays it in nice and easy.
Here's Patton with it now. He'll drive, put it up, shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Walton. Nearly knocked away by Sinclair. Gets it off down to Redfern. 2:10 to go in the third. Hefferman for three. No good, too strong. Foul called on the floor. Now, who's this against? East? It's on Patton. That'll be his second, and here comes Jude Libby. to check in. And he'll get Sinclair. Chris Sinclair stand 4 points here in the game. He's given the Spartans some quality minutes once again.
Yeah, he's probably got at least 8 or 9 rebounds as well.
Redfern, a corner three is up, and it's no good. Seams a rebound. Into the front court now for Brammer. Brammer on the right wing. Sends it up top to Seams. Seams drives, shoots, and scores. Adam Seams looks like a rock star with 15. 48-32. Spartans by 16 again.
That's just too easy right down the middle. Adam Seams goes up and lays it in, and Spartans with a huge lead here at 16 points now.
Here's Dillon up to Hefferman. Now Gabbard comes over on him. Bounce passes inside to Fitzwater, who scores. That is Drew Fitzwater. 48-34 with 1:25 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, no substitute for being 6'5". He's just too big. Once he got the ball down there, it was an easy layup.
Here's Gabbard along, 2 out front. It's good. First points of the second half for Goose Gabbard.
His first shot.
50-34 East. Back comes Beckley. Here's Redfern. Double team, bounce passes inside. Nice pass, and Walton scores. What a pass by Redfern. It's 50-36. Inside a minute to go in the third. Here's Patton up top. It goes to Seams. Back to Patton. Would they hold for one here, Stan?
If they can, I mean, it would be nice.
Here's Patton. He'll drive in, gives it off to Brammer. You know these guys want to shoot. I mean, they don't play. Oh, it's knocked away and stolen by Beckley. Here's Dillon. 24 seconds to go in the third. Over to Hefferman. Hefferman, cross courts over to Dillon. Now Seams picks him up defensively with 15 seconds to go in the third. Walton sets a screen for Dillon. Takes it off to the left side. Hands it off to Redfern. That's who will take the shot. Here's Redfern for 3 with 5 seconds. It's no good. Rebound tipped around, saved by Seams, out of bounds. Beckley ball with 1.2. So they have time to get off a shot here with 1.2 in the third.
Yeah, look for something to Walton or Redfern right in front of the basket.
Fitzwater will inbound, gets it in to Redfern. He'll put it up. No shot, end of 3. It's Beckley trailing East. 50-36 is Spartan basketball on Oldies 93.
All part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Extend their lead on Woodrow. East outscores the Flying Eagles 19-14 in that third quarter. They lead it by 14. It's 50-36. Beckley will have possession to begin the last 8 minutes of regulation, Stan.
All right, now it's not hang on time. You got to keep running your offense, keep playing defense, and try to pull this thing away a little more.
Redfern out top, drives, jitters, puts it up. And if that's on Monquel, it's not. Nope. It's on Caden Huffman. That'll be his first. Davis on the floor with 3 fouls. The lineup for East, it's Huffman, Seams, Patton, Gabbard, and Davis. Elijah Redfern at the line for 2. The first one is in the air and good. Now he's got 13 points.
Rebound!
3 out of 5 from the line.
Second one is nothing but net. The lead cut to 12. It had been at 16 at 40-34. And 48-32. At the other end, East with it. Seams, no looks. Over to Davis. Out front to Patton. Thought about a three and then just says, let's hold on here.
Run a little bit of clock.
Davis.
Just relax, run your offense, and take a good shot. You got to remember, you're ahead by 12. You don't have to force anything.
Here's Patton. In the corner to Davis. Hefferman comes out on him defensively. He'll pull it out on the wing. Up top to Gabbard. 7:05 of this fourth quarter. Now Gabbard will drive, layup good for John Goose Gabbard. He's got 17. 52-38. Back comes Redfern for Beckley.
I'd say it's about Goose's average, about 17, 18 a night.
Redfern drives in, he traveled with it.
Yep.
Turns it over, lost it on his hip stand as he started to go down the lane. And the ball just looked like it kind of got stuck.
Yeah, on his leg side of his hip.
So it'll be Spartan basketball with a 14-point lead. 6:40 to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Gabbard. Gives it over to Davis. Davis drives in, puts it up, draws the two-shot foul. That'll go on Woodrow's Kellen Hefferman. That's his third.
Monquel Davis will go to the line. He hasn't taken a shot all night.
And the first one is good. How important are free throws? Saturday proved that to everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. I was watching at home, and when Goose missed that first one, I thought, no way he misses two in a row.
Second one is no good. Rebound down to Walton. East by 15.
He's too good, too clutch.
Here's Redfern out front. Now to Dillon on the left side. Kobe Dillon drives, sends it on the baseline for Fitzwater. Right side wing to Zion Hawthorne. Hawthorne penetrates down the left side, puts it up. No good, but draws the foul on Greenbrier East, Caden Huffman.
And this is not what you want to do. You do not want to give an opportunity to score points with the clock not moving.
And the first one is up and in for Hawthorne. That gives him 7.
His brother hasn't played at all tonight.
Was injured a couple of Saturdays ago against Princeton in that win in the Armory against the Princeton Tigers. All right, Huffman comes out and Libby back in. Second one is good, so Hawthorne now with 8. It's 53-40. 6:05 to go. Official timeout. We apparently got some water on the floor over here by the Spartan bench. So they'll get some towels here.
Get that. Why we don't have 3 or 4 towels out there. It seems like every game there's something that needs cleaned up, and every game it halts the game for a few minutes, whether we're at home or on the road. Or
Spartans' next game will be Friday at the Battle of the Springhouse in Colonial Hall at the Greenbrier. 6 p.m. tip time against Parkersburg South.
Yeah, it gets a whole lot easier, doesn't it? Like
yeah.
Number 2 in the state.
Yeah.
So
this may be the toughest schedule in school history, and I'm not even joking.
Yeah, every game is against a ranked team somewhere, and Woodrow's not ranked, but they're in the receiving votes.
Trust me, they're a top 10 team. I don't care what their record is right now. This is a young, good basketball team. Corner 3, Patton. Shot is no good. Rims around. Rebound comes down to Redfern. Beckley down 13 with the ball. 5:45 to go. Redfern drives, shoots, and scores. Redfern with 16.
And that's why you got to be careful shooting those threes, the long rebounds, and then easy breakaway layups.
Davis at the other end answers with a layup. Monquel Davis makes it 55-42. Out front, here's a Redfern 3. That one no good. Foul on the rebound goes on Fitzwater. They'll get him crashing over the back on Patton. That's Fitzwater's second. Will be a non-shooting floor foul. East will inbound. The lineup for the Spartans, it's Gabbert, Seams, Davis, Patton, and Libby. Spartans inbound to Seams. Holds up his right thumb, crosses the timeline with 5:12 to go. In the corner to Davis. Davis out top to Patton. Patton crosses over and sends it back up top to Goose. 5:03 to play. Now to Libby in the left wing. Over in the corner to Patton. Patton stops his dribble, sends it up top to Seams. Seams will penetrate in, drive in, shoot in. Shot no good. Gets his rebound back for a moment. It's loose on the floor and he calls timeout. 4:44 to go. East 55, Beckley 42. It's a full timeout here on Oldies 93.
Ford Pre-Owned and Mountaineer Crab Orchard have over 400 pre-owned vehicles available, including a huge selection of four-wheel drive trucks, all-wheel drive SUVs, and luxury sedans. Mountaineer has the vehicle you want at a price you want to pay. Credit approval is easy, and most vehicles come with a balance of a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So shop Mountaineer's two great locations, Mountaineer Ford Pre-Owned and Mountaineer Crab Orchard, or shop them online at MountaineerAutos.com. That's MountaineerAutos.com.
Are you considering medical school? Students just like you have been drawn to the West Virginia School of Osteopathic Medicine, the state's largest medical school, right here in Lewisburg, West Virginia. Using the latest technologies, they immerse themselves in our hands-on, patient-centered, evidence-based approach to medicine. Then they go to meet the growing healthcare needs in communities like yours, here and across the nation. For more information and how to apply to WVSOM, contact our admissions department today.
Teams rebounding his own miss, getting that timeout called, and the Spartans will retain possession with 4:44 to go in the fourth quarter.
And it saves the possession.
Fours are wild, Jeff.
Seams will get it in to Gabbert on the left wing. Redfern comes out on him defensively. Now he brings it back right from the foul line. Here's Goose, shot up in the air, no good. Libby rebounds, can't get it to fall. Beckley contains possession. Here comes Hawthorne down the floor. Maintaining the dribble, then lost it, but a foul called. That's on Seams, I believe. It is his third.
And that'll be a free throw. And they're in the bonus.
At the line for the Flying Eagles, it'll be 1-1 for Zion Hawthorne.
Team fouls, 8 against East, 4 on Beckley. Hawthorne, who scored 8 points, will be at the line for a 1-and-1, and his first one is good. Pretty much automatic with Zion Hawthorne, is it not?
Yeah, you know, first game of the season, he missed a big 1-and-1 that led to the game-winning shot. But since then, he's knocked them down.
He hits them both here. The lead cut down to 11, 55-44. Davis brings it up the floor. Kobe Dillon comes on him defensively. Now over to Patton, shaded left. Patton drives in, finds a lane, puts it up, and draws a two-shot foul. That's on Redfern. No, I'm sorry, it's on Woodrow's. Fitzwater, that's his third.
Now send Gabe Patton to the line for 2. Gabe's got 3 points in a game. He's 0 for 2 from the free throw line.
And he hits the first one here. You got him for 2. He's got 3 points.
Yeah, he's got 4 now.
Okay, I'm sorry. 56-44. Second one is no good. Rebound out of bounds. It's saved. Here sees basketball. Spartans lead. 3. Goose. No. Rebound comes down to Fitzwater. Gives it off now to Redfern. It's 56-44. East by 12. Into the corner. And Dillon lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, again, that pass just too hard from Redfern. They're 10 feet away from each other, and he threw an absolute bullet, and it goes out of bounds.
Into the game for the Flying Eagles, number 20, Andre Wright.
Andre Wright, first minutes of the game. 3:55 to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, the 5'11 junior.
Odd to see that.
3:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Spartans lead by 12. Here's Davis, cross the timeline, over to Gabbert. On the right wing, getting hand checked by Redfern. Now pulls it back out to Seams, head of the key to Patton. Over the left it goes to Davis. 3:35 to go. Here's Davis, finds a lane, drives, dumps in the corner. Gabbert, 3-ball, it's up and no good, but Libby rebounds. Sends it out top to Patton.
Well, you can take another 20 seconds here. You don't have to be in a hurry.
Here's Seams, out top to Gabbert. 3:16 to go, and a foul called here on Redfern. That's his third. Redfern called for the personal, but that's only team foul number 6. It's a non-shooting 4 foul on the Eagles. All right, Libby comes out along with Patton. Sinclair and Huffman are back in.
Patton limping a little bit there, and really nice job by Jude Libby. Gave him a couple opportunities there with some offensive rebounds.
And we got is that a foul? I was shaded off there.
I think
Referee
might have.
Brad Compton calls it on Zion Hawthorne. That's his third. That is team foul number 7.
And that should send Monquel Davis to the line for a 1-and-1. Monquel with 3 in the game, all coming here in the fourth quarter.
First one is good.
Lead back to 13.
Davis with 4.
It's a 5-possession game. 3:09 to go.
Second one no good. Walton rebounds, and he is fouled. They call that one on Caden Huffman.
Wow, that's a bad foul. Because again, you're gonna allow him to go to the free throw line with no time coming off the clock. We missed the free throw. They get to go down here and shoot a 1-and-1. Be Jalen Walton, who's got 8 points. He's 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He came in at 57%, but he's looked anything but a 57% shooter today.
Hit the first one. He's got 9. I tell you what, a big man like him that can shoot free throws is a commodity. Second one, up, missed it, tipped around, rebound to Davis. East by 12, 3:04 to go. It's 57-45.
Very good job by Monquel Davis. Redfern got a tip at that ball up at the rim, and then Monquel came in and cleaned that up.
Here's Gabbert. Gives it over to Huffman up top to Seams. Now back up to Davis. And they throw it away. 2:40 to go, 57-45. It'll be Beckley basketball.
Yeah, and those are the type of turnovers that can cost you big leads in games.
Redfern dumps it to Walton, who scores. Timeout, Woodrow. 2:30 to play in the fourth quarter. It's East 57, Beckley 47. 30-second timeout on Oldies 93. All right, Stan, 2:30 to go. The lead at 10 for Greenbrier East. 57, I'm sorry.
At 11, 57-46.
That's right. .230 to play. Here's Seams, inbounds to Gabbert.
Now you got to be careful here. Cannot keep turning the basketball over. You want to use some clock, but you also want to get some good shots.
Cross the timeline to Davis, now to Seams, over to Huffman. 2:15 to go. And a foul called on Woodrow's MJ Staples.
Yeah, and he's going to foul one of the guys you don't want to foul, John Goose Gabbard. Goose has 17 in the game. He's 4 of 4 from the line, and this will still be a 1-and-1.
Missed it. Rebound to Huffman. Spartans by 11 with the basketball. 2:10 to play, and a foul called again on Staples. Pardon me. That'll be his second.
Team foul number 9, and Monquel will go back to the line.
Dylan and Hepperman in for
offense
for Woodrow. Staples and Wright come out.
They will be the designated foulers on defense. And this last 2:09
Who's that
take
foul?
a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's on Staples. That's his second.
Yeah.
All right.
Davis 2 out of 4 from the line, 4 points in the game.
Shot is up. Too strong, no good. Rebound comes out long. It's going to be East basketball, I think.
Yep. Should be East basketball. Oh, no. From across the court, they give it to Woodrow. That's terrible.
Beckley inbounds with 2:07 to go. Down by 11.
Wow.
Here's Redfern. He'll drive, lay it up and score. And a timeout called by the Eagles. 1:59 to play. Our new score, East 57. Beckley 48. Full timeout on Oldies 93. During our timeout, one of the Woodrow cheerleaders was doing backflips and went right into Elijah Redfern. Is that who it was?
Who was it?
One of the cheerleaders for Beckley collided with one of the players. I may be wrong. I thought it was Redfern.
It was Redfern that was on the floor.
And the score has changed. It's 57-49. And Stan, I mean, I'll be honest with you, that was right. I hate this new scoreboard. Have I mentioned that? Beckley down 8, 1:56 to go, and Monquel Davis is fouled by MJ Staples, his third.
And I got news for you. Monquel's going to have to hit some free throws here, because they seem to foul him every time he touches the ball. Monquel 2 out of 5. This time he'll shoot 2.
East up by 8. First one, no good.
That puts a little more pressure on you, Jeff. Now he's 2 out of 5 from the line. He's missed 2 in a row.
Second one is up. Good for Davis. He's got 5. The lead is 58-49. 3-possession lead, 1:56 to go. Inbound for Beckley. Here comes Redfern. Takes it down the lane, drive, shoots and scores. Redfern cuts the lead to 7, 1:45 to play. Here's Seams. Bounce passes to the front court to Gabbert. Lets it go from the foul line. Shot, no. Tipped up long. Rebound controlled by Beckley.
Got to get back on defense.
Dillon pulls it in. 90 seconds to go. Stolen by Monquel. Davis with the interception, but it's tipped away over to Patton. Timeout East. 1:22 to go. Spartans 58, Beckley 51. Spartan basketball and Oldies 93. Ball. 1:22 to go. The East lead is 7 points, stand at 58-51.
Yeah, and free throw is going to be big here. Again, they're going to foul early in these sets, as Woodrow always does when they're trailing like this in the fourth quarter. And I've seen them come back and win a lot of basketball games they shouldn't have.
Here's Gabbert double teamed and a foul called. That's on Redfern.
Yep, that'll be 4. And now send Gabbert to the line for 2. Goose 4 out of 5 on the night.
58-51.
17 points in a game. These two would be huge.
And first one is good. EGMS boys basketball team tomorrow night at home against Pikeview. Action starts with JV at 6 p.m. 59-51 here. Gabbert. Shot is up. It is no good. He missed it. 59-51, East by 8. 1:15 to play. Here's Redfern. Shakes and bakes. Drives. Shoots. No good. Rebound comes down to Patton. Patton has it knocked away out of bounds. It'll go to East with 1:04 to go. Here comes Staples and Wright back in.
They're in the foul.
And they'll replace the shooters, Hefferman and Dillon. Spartans will inbound. Davis triggers the pass, gets it into Gabbert. Gabbert's fouled, and that's 5 on Redfern. 5 on Elijah Redfern. He'll foul out with 1:02 to go. Oh, my. I'm not sure he meant to. But that'll be his 5th. He'll foul out with 20 points. And Kobe Dillon will come back in for the Eagles. You got him for 22. I've got him for 20.
Yeah, we'll check it at the end. I'm sure I'm right.
It'll be Goose Gabbert at the line for East to shoot 2. His team up by 8. First one, no good.
He missed another one. Goose has missed more free throws tonight than he probably has all season.
He's got 18. And he's got 19. Hits the second. It's 60-51. 1:02 to play. Inbound to Zion Hawthorne.
Full 3-possession game.
Now who becomes the go-to man for Woodrow? Stand with Elijah Redfern out.
Dillon will be their shooter.
Dillon or Hawthorne. Here's Dillon out front. He is bottled up. Gives it inside to Walton, who draws the foul with 47.3 to go.
And again.
That's on Patton. That'll be his 3rd.
At the line for the Flying Eagles, it'll be 2 shots for Jalen Walton.
Jalen Walton goes to the line. We've got moisture, sweat, water under the basket. They're trying to get that dried up.
Walton got 11 points in the game, and he is 5 of 6 from the free throw line. And he'll shoot 2 more here.
60-51 East. Walton makes the first.
How was this guy a 57% free throw shooter?
You know, it's hard to shoot in that armory sometimes, Tay. I don't know. He's nailed him here tonight. Done a great job for Ron Kidd and this Beckley team. Second one is up. Hit them both. It's down to 60 to 53. Inbound to Gabbard, and the foul called here on Dillon. That'll be Kobe Dillon's third. 44.4 to go. How fitting. Warren Baker's number 44. And that'll send John Goose Gabbard to the line with a 7-point lead. He'll shoot 2. And the first one is good. Gabbard with 20. Second one is good. John Goose Gabbard with 21 points. That's a 9-point lead. 3-possession lead for the Spartans. Clock turns, 40 seconds to go. Here's Zion Hawthorne. Gives it over on the left side to Andre Wright. Now here's a Dillon 3. It's no good. Off front of the rim. Rebound pulled in by East. Controlled there by the Spartans' Caden Huffman. Spartans call timeout with 24.8 to go. What a smart timeout by Goose Gabbard, Stan, as that clock was running on the 10-second count. 62-53. East leads with 24.8 to go.
Hi, I'm Janet Neehawk, J. Neehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
Are you considering medical school? Students just like you have been drawn to the West Virginia School of Osteopathic Medicine, the state's largest medical school, right here in Lewisburg, West Virginia. Using the latest technologies, they immerse themselves in our hands-on, patient-centered, evidence-based approach to medicine. Then they go to meet the growing healthcare needs in communities like yours, here and across the nation. For more information and how to apply to WVSOM, contact our admissions department today.
5, 4, 3, 2. Go, Brian, go.
Okay, East will inbound with a 9-point lead. 24.8 to go. It's 62-53. Davis looks to get it in and does to Gabbard, who is fouled immediately by Kobe Dillon. That'll be his 4th. And Goose Gabbard will walk to the other end to shoot 2 free throws. Gabbard for 2. Both teams in a double bonus. Beckley with 2 timeouts left, East with 1. Here's Gabbard's first one. It's good.
He's in a groove now. That's 4 in a row.
22 points for Goose Gabbard. 10-point lead. That makes it 4 possessions. Second one is good by the senior. 23 points for Goose. 64-53. 20 seconds to go. Here's Zion Hawthorne. Long 3 from the right wing. It's an air ball. Rebound comes down to Seams. Outlet to Patton. Down the floor. Huffman drives and lays it up and scores. Huffman with 11. 66-53. Down to 3. Down to 2. Down to 1. It's up. No good. Round 2 to the Spartans. Greenbrier East defeats the Flying Eagles of Beckley by a final score of 66-53. And the Spartans putting themselves in great position in this sectional seeding as it comes up later in February. It's a final. East 66, Beckley 53. We'll return. You're listening to the Cornerstone IGA postgame show on
Power of three: Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
Are you considering medical school? Students just like you have been drawn to the West Virginia School of Osteopathic Medicine, the state's largest medical school, right here in Lewisburg, West Virginia. Using the latest technologies, they immerse themselves in our hands-on, patient-centered, evidence-based approach to medicine. Then they go to meet the growing healthcare needs in communities like yours, here and across the nation. For more information and how to apply to WVSOM, contact our admissions department today.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
the final score. Greenbrier East improves to 9-4 and takes the 2-game regular season set from the Beckley Flying Eagles here tonight from the Spartan Gym in Fairleigh. And it wasn't easy. It was tense and intense all night long. Spartans jumped out early, led it 8-2, a 6-point lead. Then they led it by the end of the first quarter at 17-10. They outscored the Eagles 14-12 in the second, had a 9-point halftime lead at 31-22 in the third quarter. That margin expanded out to 14 when it was 50-36. East outscored the Eagles again 19-14 in that third quarter of play. They took a 14-point lead into the locker room. Into the fourth quarter. But Beckley fought back, and you knew that they would. And they outscore East 17-16 to make the final margin 13 points as the Spartans win their second straight game.
To the scorers table, please. Haley Byers.
After the victory here on Saturday against the South Charleston Black Eagles. And it's on to the Battle of the Springhouse coming up at Colonial Hall at the Greenbrier coming up on Friday and Saturday, and that one is not going to get any easier. Stand 66-53 the final. Good win here for the Spartans at home tonight against Beckley.
Yeah, huge win. Puts them now 3-1 in the section. Beckley drops to 3-2. So East has to handle their business against Oak Hill and Princeton. And if they can do that, they're hosting this sectional tournament.
East wins it by 13 points, 66-53 the final. And we'll come back. We'll name our Magic's Computers player of the game. We'll also take a look at our final numbers when we return. East 66, Beckley 53. This is the Cornerstone IGA postgame show on Oldies 93.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
Back inside the Spartan Gym in Fairleigh as Greenbrier East defeats the Flying Eagles of Beckley 66-53. And Stan, before we go into the rest of our post-game segment, you yelled at Braden Hawthorne as he was walking by here in street clothes. Got a chance to talk to him there just a second. And you asked him about his injury. What did he tell you?
They said he tore a hip flexor. And he says they heal on their own. He won't need surgery or anything, but just takes time. And you can watch him. He's got a little hitch in his giddy-up even when he's walking. So doesn't look like he's going to be ready anytime soon, which is a tough break for the Flying Eagles.
It sure is. And I was at that Woodrow-Princeton game a couple of Saturdays ago when he injured that, and I thought he had an ankle injury. The way he was hobbling, and I thought it was an ankle.
Yeah,
and then that's pretty interesting. So, but he's a good player, solid player,
yeah.
and he's a shooter and he can mix it up inside and all that. So that's. I'm sure Ron Kidd will be happy to get him back as soon as he can.
Yeah, 6-7 kids. They're not standing on every corner, so those are tough guys to get. And they definitely missed him here tonight, as the Spartans dominated the boards in this win to cruise to an easy victory.
Final score: East 66, Beckley 53. Time now for our Magic's Computers Player of the Game, and Stan. He finished with 15 points. He had 6 at halftime. He had 9 during that run in the third quarter when the Spartans extended that lead out to double digits. At one time, it was 50-32, 18 points, the largest of the contest, and that is Adam Seams, our Magic's Computers Player of the Game.
Yeah, absolutely. He just took over for a stretch in that third quarter when we were struggling to score points, and you look, Goose Gabbard, who was our leading scorer, only had 2 in the third, and we had to have somebody step up, and he just kept taking it to the basket, coast to coast for layups, and helped the Spartans pull away to that big lead, and he is the player of the game.
So congratulations to Adam Seams, the Magic's Computers Player of the Game. Stan, you got to look at our final numbers.
Yeah, we'll start first for the Flying Eagles. They were led in scoring by Elijah Redfern's 22, Jalen Walton with 13, Zion Hawthorne with 8, Kobe Dillon with 6, Drew Fitzwater and Kellen Hefferman both with 2 each for the 53 points for Woodrow Wilson. East was led again in scoring pretty much every game here of late. Goose Gabbert with 23 points, 10 of 13 from the free throw line, most of that coming in that fourth quarter down the stretch. So another game that Goose helps carry this team. Adam Seams with 15. Caden Huffman was a good candidate for player of the game tonight with 11. He had a lot of big baskets there down the stretch. Monquel Davis with 5. Gabe Patton with 4, Chris Sinclair with 4, Bryson Brammer with 3, and Jude Libby with 1 for the 66 points for the Spartans tonight.
Final score, East 66 and Beckley 53. We'll come back, wrap it up from here, tell you about our next broadcast after this final timeout. You've been listening to the Cornerstone IGA postgame show on Oldies 93.
Are you considering medical school? Students just like you have been drawn to the West Virginia School of Osteopathic Medicine, the state's largest medical school, right here in Lewisburg, West Virginia. Using the latest technologies, they immerse themselves in our hands-on, patient-centered, evidence-based approach to medicine. Then they go to meet the growing healthcare needs in communities like yours, here and across the nation. For more information and how to apply to WVSOM, contact our admissions department today.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
Shopping pre-owned? Know this. Mountaineer Ford Pre-Owned and Mountaineer Crab Orchard have over 400 pre-owned vehicles available, including a huge selection of four-wheel drive trucks, all-wheel drive SUVs, and luxury sedans. Mountaineer has the vehicle you want at a price you want to pay. Credit approval is easy, and most vehicles come with a balance of a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So shop Mountaineer's 2 great locations, Mountaineer Ford Pre-Owned and Mountaineer Crab Orchard, or shop them online at mountaineerautos.com. That's mountaineerautos.com.
Back inside the Spartan Gym in Fairleigh, where East has defeated Beckley by a final of 66-53. Jeff Campbell, Stan Unrow from the Parmar Stores press row as the Spartans win it here tonight and improve to 9-4 on this 2023 season. And it's not a whole lot of time to get turned around here, Stan, and the Spartans are going to be back in action in what's going to be a really neat venue coming up on Friday and Saturday. It's going to be the Battle for the Spring House at Colonial Hall inside the Greenbrier Hotel. And East will play on Friday and Saturday, and it's a packed field. It includes East, Parkersburg South, along with Shady Spring and Cabell Midland. There's also a girls division that includes Greenbrier East, Mingo Central, Wyoming East, and I believe Nitro. So it's going to be 4 games on Friday, 4 games on Saturday. The action begins on Friday at 2 p.m. with a girls game. Boys games at 4 and at 6. Lady Spartans will play at 8. And then Saturday, it's all going to depend on, the wins and the losses and how it shakes down. So we know when we'll play Friday. So that's going to be
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good tournament, boys and girls. If you haven't got a chance to watch Mingo Central play, you definitely need to come out and watch that game. They got a girl on the post that's about 6'3", and she's legit. And the coach's daughter, little point guard, is about as good a scorer in girls high school basketball as you'll see.
It's going to be weird for us to be in there to work a basketball game. I mean, for goodness sakes, we've been there for events. You used to work there.
I've cleaned a lot of tables there, that's for sure.
That's been a long time ago. So I went last year and saw a couple of games over there on the Friday night session, and that was a lot of fun. As beautiful of a basketball floor as you'll ever see is going to be there inside Colonial Hall. So get your tickets online at greenbrier.com. That sets up our next broadcast. Is the Greenbrier East Spartans will return to action coming up on Friday from Colonial Hall at the Greenbrier. It's the Battle for the Spring House. Greenbrier East Spartans against the Parkersburg South Patriots. Tip time is scheduled for 6 p.m. Our air time with the Fritz's Pharmacy of Alderson Spartan Countdown is at 5:45. It's Greenbrier East and Parkersburg South from Colonial Hall in the Greenbrier, Friday on the Bear 103.
I was just talking about how good Adam Seams looks in that pink jacket.
That's sharp, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good-looking jacket.
That'll do it from here. Our final score again, East 66, Beckley 53. For Ralph Church and Stan Unroe, this is Jeff Campbell saying so long from Fairleigh.